Good afternoon, everybody. If you've been following along with my travels this summer for skateboard camp, you might be wondering, Danny, why'd you leave Woodward and then go to Seek and then go back to Woodward? And I'm here to tell you guys the story and give you guys a little update as to why I came back to the best skate camp on earth, Woodward East. So, first and foremost, I made a really good group of friends and I missed them a whole lot. So the first 2 weeks I was here, I got here like June 12th and I left June 28th. And I made like such amazing friends. They were all so cool. And I was so sad to leave everybody. I was really only here for like 2 weekends. So I didn't really have a whole lot of time to like kick it with everybody like as much as I wanted to. I made every moment last as long as I could. I wasn't able to like just chill without feeling like I was rushed. So after June 28th, I went home for 2 days and I went to Seek Skate Camp. And I was super excited to go to Seek, mostly because the person that I got the job from was my old counselor at Woodward, and he was pretty cool about giving me a job at Seek. But once I got to Seek, he didn't give me all the information that I needed to set me up for success. So I had seen him, and I'm purposefully not mentioning his name because I don't want to like involve people like that. It's just for the sake of telling the story, it's not relevant. But this person was my counselor at Woodward, and I saw them at the Phoenix Am 2 years in a row, and I would see him and go up to him and be like, "Hey, do you remember me from Woodward back in the day?" And then I followed him and found out that he was the director of skateboarding at Seek. And so I started talking to him about working for Seek, and I had applied in November. In November, I was thinking like, damn, I'm going to be here. I'm going to be in Arizona over the summer again, unless I think of something else that I can do. So I applied in November, and I made sure to be early because I know that a lot of people will apply at skate camp. And if you don't apply early, there's a lot of competition. And so I made sure to apply early and do a really good video interview so I could impress them and be offered the job and just know that I was leaving Arizona for the summer because it's like 120 degrees. It's insanely hot. So got the job at Seek, and I went down there, but the housing was, to say the least, it was terrible. It was disgusting. It was a 5-bedroom house, 3 bathrooms, 20 people living in the house, and black mold in all the bathrooms. It was gnarly. And to top that off, I was paying $283 for housing and food out of my paycheck. My paycheck was not very big. So $283 for housing and food was a gigantic deduction and less money than I was making here at Woodward. And the cost of living in Oregon is so much higher than it is in Pennsylvania. So the money that I was making at Seek was being spent more rapidly because of the cost of living in Oregon. So the money I'm making here is more money, and everything costs way less. The next reason was because I went to Seek because I wanted to snowboard for the summer. And Mount Hood is one of the only places that you can snowboard over the summer. So I brought my snowboard to Seek, and before I left, I asked my connection there, the director of skateboarding, if people were still snowboarding, and he sent me a picture of people in snowboard gear about to load the buses and go to the mountain. But he forgot to mention that it's $130 to ride the mountain for 4 hours. And so my options were to either pay the $130 or take public transportation with my snowboard and walk all the way up the mountain, which would have been a super long day. I know I could have done that, but that just seemed like a lot of extra moves for riding the mountain. And truly, like, my body has been super sore since being here because of skateboarding every day. And I just didn't think like walking up the mountain was a good decision. So I didn't do that. But yeah, there was no discount for skate staff to ride the mountain because it's a different organization. It's a Timberline Resort. And so because of the cost of snowboarding, I brought my snowboard to Seek but didn't snowboard once. And then I flew my snowboard back to Pennsylvania, and I have it here at Woodward. There's obviously no snow here, and I'm not going to be snowboarding this summer, which is kind of a bummer, but it's real life. So that was another reason. You would think, hey, Danny, yeah, people are still snowboarding, but just so you know, it's $130. That would have been like the response that I needed. So those two things, on top of the fact that Seek is just a really small camp. It's mostly a ski and snowboard camp with a little bit of skate. I was one of 3 instructors for all of skate. There wasn't enough people to be teaching everyone at Seek, and there was no way for me to get into town. So I didn't really have any ride to get from Seek off campus to get food or groceries or go explore Portland or do anything like that. And the last reason is it comes back down to the friends. There really wasn't a lot of super nice people in Oregon. They're all kind of like fake nice in a way. I'm not saying all of them, but a majority of them were just kind of standoffish. Like going to Woodward and then coming to Seek and experiencing the two. As soon as I got to Seek and I saw that house, I was like, what are you doing here? You made a huge mistake. And me posting this right now, like, I don't know if I should be posting this or not, but like, I wanted to be transparent with you guys as to why I came back. And so now I'm at Woodward again. I am super stoked to be here. I'm here for week 6, and it is Skate IQ week. There's a camper coming up. You want to say what's good?
Yo, what's up?
What's good? Guys, I know Sammy, but what's your name, bro?
I'm Jack.
Jack, for sure. I'm doing a little video as to why I came to Woodward, and then I left to go to Seek, and then I came back to Woodward.
Oh.
I was supposed to be at Seek for 5 weeks, and then I left. I quit.
You didn't like it there? You like
Nah, it was way better here.
Yeah, this is awesome, bro.
Woodward's the best. Woodward is the greatest skate camp
I've
on
already,
earth.
in just like 1.5 days, I've learned more new learns than I have in my whole skateboarding career.
What kind of stuff have you learned today?
I hit my first 5 block. It was a really big stair set. Yeah. And then I also learned how to back 180 off of stuff. Yeah. Hit some board slides, and also I think I landed backside flip too.
Sick, dude.
Yeah, thank you.
You gotta hit a backside 180 down like a big stair set.
Yes, I want to. Maybe like a ledge first.
Okay.
I want to try and get some tricks on some ledges there too.
Sammy, tell us what you've learned.
I've learned a few things. Definitely how to get way more speed than usual. Yeah. Honestly, like on the big old banks that they have. Down rail.
Did you do a board slide down on the down rail?
Yeah.
Sick. On what down rail?
There's a square rail down there at
Oh yeah, down the bank.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go.
Mm-hmm. And gonna be riding Mini Mega soon, so we'll see what I can do there.
Damn.
Oh yeah. Also, the foam pit here is so fun. You go down that huge ramp, just launch yourself in the air.
Bro, did you see the other homie who was sitting right here who went 15 feet deep into the foam pit?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
It's so good. It's so scary. The first time I did, I almost died because I got speed balls. So I made sure to tighten up my trucks the next run.
Damn.
All right, I'm gonna go skate though.
All right.
Bye bye.
Later. Peace. Later.
No, you want me to